More water?
A little bit.
Okay.
That feels right.
You look beautiful. You look beautiful, man. All right, here we go. Get him on the fence. Get him to miss at the right. Put him away at the left.
Back to the Daily Grind. Thanks for checking out the channel. Make sure to hit subscribe if you're new and hit thumbs up if you're not a baby back bagel biting bitch boy, because you know what time it is. It's full time.
MMA.
Before we get into this video, I gotta know what the fuck is the difference between a Samoan and a Hawaiian. Because I got way too much shit when I was a little tipsy giving you guys my instant reactions, and I accidentally called Mark Hunt Hawaiian. Motherfucker said, his fucking nickname's the Super Samoan, bro. You gotta know these things. How the fuck is he Hawaiian? Okay, Hawaiian. LOL. You know how many fucking Hawaiian to Samoan dipshit comments I got? Well, this is fucking perfect timing. Perfect timing, because Conor McGregor is throwing big shade, another jab at featherweight champion Max Holloway, and this shit right here is what makes me go, yo, Conor, I don't care if you ever motherfucking defend a belt, do your thug thizzle, rock your fucking Gucci coat, because Conor McGregor's a motherfucking pimp, gangster, Mac, troll. Don't fucking, and that's not even mentioning the mob ties. Y'all better get Conor McGregor's name out your motherfucking mouth. I'm telling y'all, when I see shit like this, it makes me actually want to be that Conor McGregor dick rider that some of the Floyd Mayweather fans actually accused me of being. Listen to what the Notorious had to say, and keep in mind that question. Samoan, Hawaiian. Because I got some shit for you fucking nerds. Now let's get to it. The Notorious MMA. You guys saw the video, you know, it was just him. I feel great out there. You know, sounding like a motherfucking just ate a bowl of Lucky Charms. I feel great out there. You know what I'm saying? Sounding like, you know what I'm saying? But with that being said, the Notorious MMA said, this is the caption, bro. This was just moments before I tore my ACL in a fight in Boston, Massachusetts. It was when I faced off against the current featherweight champion, Max Holloway, who I dismantled before and after this ligament tear to win a lopsided victory. It was father against son in there that night in just my second UFC bout. Young Max is a hell of a fighter. I wonder what the future holds for my young Usyk. Ligaments are needed in a fight, definitely. Some can fight on, however, there are some that cannot. I always think there are moments in your career that can make you or break you. I've had many in my storied career, and this was most certainly one of them. God bless. Boston strong. Oh. Now let's break it down. First of all, I'm just fucking get that to that Samoan Hawaiian shit right now, because Conor McGregor just called Max Holloway my young Usyk. You might be thinking, what the fuck is a Usyk? It sounds like he's throwing some shade, you know, calling him, you know, it sounds like some shit a Hawaiian guy might say. Nope, I googled it, slang dictionary, motherfucker. It's really used by Samoans. I was like, okay, I googled, is Usyk used by Hawaiians? I didn't see much motherfucking Usyk. He said no, mostly used by Samoans. So, what I'm saying is, Conor McGregor just called the Hawaiian Max Holloway a Samoan term. He got the shit confused. It's not that fucking hard to get a Hawaiian and a Samoan confused. You get the fucking point. Put one of them hula skirts on a Samoan and tell me that nigga don't look Hawaiian. Off my motherfucking head. Now, let's get back to this. With that being said, Conor McGregor is throwing big shade on Max Holloway. Not little shade, big shade. Conor McGregor is saying, I beat Max Holloway with one motherfucking ligament. Before and after the ligament tear, I dismantled him. What did he say about father? It was a father against a son in there that night. He said, I sunned this nigga before and after the ligament tear. Some can fight on, some can't. You know what I'm saying? Oh my lord, this is big shade, and there's not too much Max Holloway can do about it. He can post, you know, a picture of Conor getting tapped out by Nate Diaz. He can say, you know, that was the old champ. But, and you know, this is usually my defense of Max Holloway. Man, when Conor McGregor fought Max Holloway, he was a baby. Conor McGregor answered that in this too. He said it was my second fight in the UFC. Yeah, it might have been Max Holloway, might have only been 20, 21, 19 years old. First fight in the UFC. But it was only my second fight in the UFC too. So damn, man, Conor McGregor ain't fucking around. You know, usually he hasn't taken a lot of shots at Max Holloway in the past. And what I will say, is if you're going to take shots at these dudes that you fought in the past, you got to be willing to give them a rematch if it makes sense. I'm not just saying anybody. I'm not just saying, you know, because you ain't just taking shots at Dennis Seaver. You know, some of these other dudes you beat. You know, are you going to post a picture of you beating Dennis Seaver and saying one of my many knockouts? No, because Dennis Seaver is not currently the featherweight champion. So if you're going to take shots at the champ, hey, a rematch makes sense. Max Holloway has said he'll come up to 155. But it really is kind of, you know, the Conor McGregor dick rider would say, fuck it, man, take shots. But if I'm being unbiased, I do have to say, it ain't really fair to motherfucking take shots at a dude if you don't want to give him the rematch, you know, because what can Max Holloway do? He talk shit back, he can do that. But Max, these are motherfucking fighting words. You said it was a father against a son, and you motherfucking beat me with one ligament and all type of shit. Hell no. Hell no, Conor, I need them motherfucking hands. But Conor's got to, you know, he's going to, nah. Floyd Mayweather rematch is on the way. Nate the trilogy is there. I don't really see the Max Holloway rematch in the cards over those two fights. I don't know, maybe 2 years from now we can see Conor versus Holloway too. That's very possible. Max Holloway's on a 10-11 fight winning streak, the current featherweight champion. His last loss was to Conor McGregor. What if he goes on and wins 15 fights in a row, defends his belt? Last loss, only person we can find to fucking ever beat Max Holloway is Conor McGregor. Then we might have to see the rematch. But if it comes to the Floyd Mayweather rematch or the Nate Diaz trilogy, I don't think Max Holloway is going to get to fight Conor over them. So what I'm saying is, it's kind of fucked up to take shots at a guy, especially when you got that big of an audience, when you know he can't fight you, he can't get the match if he wanted. If Max Holloway posted some shit and said, hey Conor, fuck you and your whole family, I'll beat the dog shit out of you, the first fight was a fluke, and Conor went to the UFC and said, hey, I want to fight Max Holloway, he's talking shit. Conor can get the fight. Max can't do that. He can't say, hey, UFC, Conor's talking big shit, I want to fight him. Yeah, that's not how it works though. You see, we got plans for Conor. So with that being said, it is what it is. I know there's going to be a lot of people pissed off because Conor McGregor's not defending his belt. He's spending his money. He hasn't fought MMA in over 420 days, going on 500. Shout out Lemon Hoko motherfucking genetics. But with that being said, it is what it is. Conor McGregor's a motherfucking gangster, Mac, pimp, and he's rocking Gucci mink. So let the full-time family know what you think in the comments. And before you get out of here, I'm telling you, read all of this shit in your head one time to yourself and you'll probably fucking laugh out loud to yourself. It's fucking hilarious. It is what it is. Let the full-time family know what you think in the comments. I'm out.
Da 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 da. It's the motherfucking DOWG.